Yeah. Yeah, so welcome. We'll be playing the Dark Heart of Uukrul here. So we're going to start off with documentation, read documentation, get an understanding of how this game is going to work. This game is supported by, well, I guess I say it's supported, but it has auto tracking with good cartographer. So we're going to be using that. That'll help speed up mapping. It will also help when you get turned around and teleports and all that good stuff. This game supposedly features a lot of puzzles in it, so we're gonna have to figure those out. But before we even touch to generate a party, we're gonna read the documentation. So yeah, just let me know how everything looks. It looks okay on my screen. Kind of get the idea of what's all involved. So we're gonna read the introduction to get the story, because this game is made in 1989. So that means there's gonna be probably very little in the way of text to explain what's going on. So we're gonna read the introduction and we'll understand the characters. You do have a set number of characters, and the class of the characters have been picked for you. So you have to take a specific group of characters with you. And it will deal with the food, money, and items. And we'll go through the exploration part of what's all involved and how combat works, and then how death works, which is supposed to be interesting. And we'll take a quick look at the book of spells and prayers. We'll have to refer to this when we get in game, because you do have to type out the spell names, if I remember correctly. So yeah, and then we'll probably read the diary as well. So there'll be a lot of reading involved. Okay. So, let's begin. You enter the throne room of the Western Council. Hilarious himself, leader of the council, probably the most powerful figure in the Western lands, comes down from the podium to greet you and tell you why you have been chosen from all the new entrants to the council training guild. Hilarious bids you to sit in the seat provided for you, and you are held spellbound by his voice and the power of his green eyes. You are the most promising of all aspirants, but none of you have any training in your arts. This is why you have been summoned. Your fate is to become a great beyond the skills and abilities at the council to teach. But your fate is to walk closer to the darkness than any from the guild have walked before. We would ask you to walk into Eristay itself. Alaris's voice seemed humble when he speaks of your power, as though he were in awe of what fate awaits you. Eristay, as you know, was the greatest city ever constructed, built hundreds of years ago underneath and spanning the Corwin Mountain. It was once the jewel in the crown of the Western lands. But that is now part of the fated past. Ephesus has lain abandoned for many decades now since the flight of the ancients. What you may not know is that the evil that defeated the ancients has grown incredibly powerful, and now seeks to poison the Western lands. That evil contained in the devilry of one man of the ancient, once the ancient himself, Uukrul. Hilarious pauses watching your faces. You realize that the whispered rumors of trouble in the east were truer than any believed. In Uukrul, whom all presume dead, with a strike to the west, the suffering and destruction will be great, if not total. Uukrul must be stopped now. We cannot afford to allow his plan to mature. 18 months ago, we sent a party of powerful counselors against the evil. None have returned. Leading the party was Mara, who had guided the council for many years before she took up this burden. Hilarious is silent for a moment, and then looks at you with renowned spirit. Our mistake was to underestimate our opponent. He was more powerful and more cunning than we had thought. He intercepted our party and trapped them. Their power was not equal to his evil. Since the time, we have reflected upon our failure and upon our enemy's strength, and we have perceived a road to defeat him. Uukrul has one fatal weakness, and it is the same flaw that always defeats evil: his hubris. We now see that Uukrul believes himself unbeatable. Any threat by a powerful opponent will play into his hand and end in our defeat. But he could not ever foresee defeat by a small party of aspirants. This is why you have been chosen. If you agree, you'll be transported to the west side of Ethersay and smuggled into the mountain city through a secret entrance. Once within the city, you'll be able to learn the skills you need to defeat Uukrul. In his pride, he would never suspect such a move against him. Once evil had fallen from its throne, you must destroy the eastern passage of Esseroth to never take root there again. Esseroth is too powerful of a citadel to allow darkness to grow in. I will not send you totally defenseless, although any powerful magic would alert Uukrul to our plans. I have 4 soul amulets. Were it rescued from Esseroth before it fell, which I can pass to you. Should you die, these will capture your soul to allow your body to be resurrected. The amulets will also allow you to access to refuge within the mountain city. These sanctuaries will only open to a party bearing the soul amulets and will protect you from opponents. I can also give you this diary. It was being kept by Mara and her party. It was carried out of Esseroth by an underground stream. Some pages have been torn from it, but still may contain information to help you in your journey. There is a training guild within Esseroth. Within it, you'll be able to find others to aid you in your task. But I'll tell you more of this later. Know that if you choose to follow the path into Esseroth, you cannot fail. Evil is never blind to its greatest weakness. This is your fate if you choose it. And the good of the Western Lands lies in their path. Darkness must fall. Oh boy, darkness must fall, huh? Alright. Basically go in this place and kill all the evil stuff. And come out victorious. Alright, welcome to Dark Heart of Uukrul, a game where you explore a single immense dungeon city, searching the means to destroy the incarnation of evil Uukrul. Your underground world is far richer and more mysterious than you ever explored before. Your adventure will lead you from a simple passage to markets, and to the west, to the final confrontation in the palaces of Andron, and the areas of chaos to the east. You will find opponents, challenges, and puzzles of subtlety and depth. Your party consists of 4 aspirants: a fighter, skilled weapons, a paladin whose ability to lay hands, as well as skilled weapons, a priest who can call on the gods and elementals to aid the party, and a magician whose magical skills are vital to the party's success. Your party of novices, chosen not for your prowess but for your promise. Only an inconspicuous party can enter Esseroth without alarming Uukrul to your presence. Once within, you can gain strength and experience that you need to defeat Uukrul. Within Uukrul's stronghold at the eastern end of Esseroth and throughout the mountain city are cunning traps, hostile monsters, and the myriad of dangers. And once Uukrul is aware of your presence, he will stop at nothing to destroy you. But all is not dark. Esseroth is a huge city, and Uukrul has not corrupted the whole of it. In the west, there are still people who struggle to make an honest living under his shadow. Here, you will find a marketplace with a shop with the purchase of sale weapons and other items, a forge for repair of weapons, a hospice which will heal your wounds, a mausoleum where your dead can be resurrected or laid to rest, and a guild where you can meet and recruit other party members. Temples in a magic circle allow your priests and magicians to advance in skill and powers. There will be friends that you will have within Esseroth, allies you will brave Uukrul's power to help you. We feel sure that Mara has survived and is imprisoned by Uukrul, and there is another who will help you, an ancient adversary of Uukrul who has sworn to stay until Uukrul has fallen. Alright, so maybe there's a chance to get some NPCs in this game too. Alright, getting started of how to play different systems. Alright, you set the utilities, you can change the name of sex, you can restore your game, and lock back that position. At each sanctuary, you have the option to save a backup image of your game at that point. If you later restore your game from a backup with this utility, anything that happened since then will be forgotten. The dark heart Uukrul has been destined, so you shouldn't need frequent reference to backup, but this is in case something goes terribly wrong, this feature is available. Okay? You can start the whole game again. This puts the default party back at the disk as the originally. You can then generate another party of your own. You can have multiple parties and full armors included game of prisoner force armors were used. They reveal through code the names of ancients, the sanctuary, be given the single ruins, the copy protection. Alright. So I believe we don't have to worry about copy protection. You got the WSAD for movement. For convenience, a quick weapon, the list of spell prayers and sanctuaries is included in the appendix at the back of the player's guide, and I'll look at that later. Characters, 4 characters, so you have a fighter, a paladin, a priest, and a magician. Alright, before we start, we must generate your own party of 4 characters. You ask several questions about the characters to shape their personalities. You should consider your answers carefully. The character's attributes are determined here are important. If you want to start playing immediately, a preset party is available through the utilities. Okay, you have a fighter, a paladin, a priest, and a magician. Alright, armor class is determined by chance of being hit. The more armor a character wears, the higher the armor class. And that's the image, okay. So the higher the armor class, the better the defense, okay. Alright, the character's health is shown by a health red state and a hit bar. The health state shows whether the character suffers any afflictions. The hit bar shows the number of hit points the character has left. Healthy, or weak, alright. Hungry, starving. So we start starving and you can lose hit points and it will die. Temporary stunned. So stunned characters can't move as you cannot attack. The character is poisoned. The poison can either wear off or be cured. You can be plagued. So plague is also contagious. The character sustains so many wounds he is capable of acting and fighting. He can only move. The critical character is close to death, and the character is dead. The most serious health state for each character is shown in the status area. If any applies as well, a small triangle will show the status line, and then you can find out the health statuses of the character profile. Alright, interesting how that is going to work. The character profile shows your status, your sex, your class, your subclass, hit points, encumbrance, maximum weight you can carry, XP and skill level. Alright, so skill level determines the progression through the character's ability to control the effectiveness in combat, ability to use specialized weapons, gain, ring, or many other skills. The skill level increases when the character has gained a certain number of skills. The character's attributes are shown where strength and weaknesses lie. Attributes range from 0 to 20, though magic may take them higher. So strength affects all characters, especially your fighter paladin, as they're important in fighting. Intelligence is important for your magician. Piety is for your priest. Piety also affects every character's chance of withstanding attack by undead characters. Your piety is important to be fighting undead. Dexterity, the reaction speed, and agility in combat. And vitality determines the character's ability to withstand wounds and resist disease. It's important when resurrecting characters who have died. So yeah, vitality is also important. In addition, the character profile shows other information which is specific to character classes. The fighter and paladin shows armor worn and weapons wielded. The priest and magician show the energy and ring. Okay, so we got the inventory. Each item is carried represented by an index number, its picture, and a name, and an indication of whether the item has been identified. This item can be worn as armor or used as a weapon. The latter will be highlighted when it's actually being worn or wielded. When a character finds an item or wins in combat, its true identity may not be obvious. The item may have a question mark by another. Once the object has been identified, the question mark is not shown. The name of the unidentified object will tell you merely what appears to be, which might not be what it really actually is. Question mark is also used with keys. It means they have not yet been used to unlock anything. Okay. You may inspect any object. This gives you a description of the item and you may get clues about its use. Item may be broken or used up. For example, swords can break and potions can only have so many applications. Once an item is broken or used up, you cannot use it. While some weapons can be reforged, potions and similar items are best thrown away when used up. Oh, great. So it has a durability thing in here. Durability, so character may drop an item. The items dropped in the maze are gone forever. We can store items by dropping them in a sanctuary where they'll be kept in the cache. Alright. Give items. Armor. The fighters and paladins can use any type of armor. Priests and magicians must wear restricted armor. Alright. Weapon fighters and paladins can fight with any weapon, while priests and magicians are only allowed to use certain weapons. Weapons may also require a base level of skill and will be unusable by characters who are not experienced enough. If some weapon is not highlighted when you choose weapon, give it to another character or try again when the skill has increased. Alright, the fighter. Your fighter is the best attack when you cannot use magic, strength, or powers to conquer many foes. And when all the others are falling, your fighter will have the strength to guide you back to safety. Alright, fighters are strong as characters, you have the ability to not evolve other classes. Alright. So it's a lot of strength. You can change weapons, so that's cool. Just striking the same combat round. While priest magician will take a full combat round, okay. Paladins have magic, obviously. Free spells, obviously. So the paladin lacks the great strength of a fighter. You can change any weapon and armor. You can change his weapon instantly. You can lay his hands. Okay, the paladin here can lay hands. So, a paladin can only lay hands during combat. It requires a trance-like state brought on the presence of an evil enemy. So you cannot lay on hands outside of combat. That kind of sucks. If the paladin lays hands on another character, that character will be healed. If the paladin lays hands on an opponent, the opponent will be wounded. Laying hands will also drain some hit points from the paladin. The strength of the effect depends on the skill of the paladin. So you can use lay hands to hurt your enemies as well. Good to know. Priests may wage battle with limited weapons, but they will not be effective as fighters or paladins. The greatest value lies in communication with the gods. Priests are able to invoke help from the gods through prayers kept in the priest book of prayers. The gods may answer such prayers, but the response is never certain. The priests are also able to call forth elementals to fight alongside the party in combat, and the holy calling allows priests to turn undead foes. A priest's rings are ranked in order of metal: iron, copper, silver, gold, platinum, and finally crystal. As your priest progresses in experience, he'll be awarded more powerful rings from the shrines within the temples. These will give him greater success in communication with the gods. The rings that your priest wears are shown in the character profile. Oh, it would be good to know what percentage each of the rings give you. Your priest will serve 4 gods: Uukrul, god of war, the god of the underworld, god of physical self, and god of the spiritual self. Each god has a set of prayers that you may intone. The chance of God answering the prayer depends on the power of the prayer and the ring that the priest possesses to that god. The god may choose to ignore the priest's prayer, and indeed may choose to punish a lowly priest in retribution for rash prayers. Every prayer, successful or not, demands a total of your priest's virtue points. These represent the spiritual energies and regenerate slowly to a maximum. The virtue points are shown in the character profile. If your priest does not have enough virtue points to recite the prayer, it will not be heard by God and not be answered. To pray to one of the gods, the priest must have the ring of that god. You may recite the prayer regardless of the ring he has. The metal of the ring will influence your chance of prayer being successfully answered. To pray to one of the gods, choose the invoke option when it is presented in the menu. The priest's remaining virtue points are shown, and you can type the name in a prayer to recite it, or press return to leave without doing anything. If you're in combat, your priest can also attempt to call an elemental. If you wish to call an elemental, you are asked to choose which plane. Elemental spirits may summon from the 4 elemental planes: air, earth, water, and fire. Increasing the power respectively, elementals fight independently with the party against a common enemy. So the combat is finished, or they have discharged their duties. Your priest's chance of successful calling elemental depends on the skill. Calling demands a total of your priest's damage. The priest may also attempt to turn undead in combat. If successful, they will make undead monsters such as skeletons and corpses flee from the party and may damage them. The chance of your priest successfully turning undead depends on the skill, but can be improved by carrying one of the holy crosses that you may obtain or buy. Alright, yeah, this is gonna sound, the magic in this game sounds like it's gonna be problematic. The magician that knows magic can settle away. Without magic to protect you, your combat and your foes will surely perish in the devious passage that Uukrul has prepared. Magicians are not strong of physique and can only fight with light weapons. They are kept away from the air attacks of powerful opponents. They are okay. 5 disciplines of magic: fire, frost, protection, healing, and knowledge. In order to harness the spells, must give you the things of power, same as the priest. Alright, your powerful rings to be awarded to a magician. The rings of your magician wears are shown in the character profile. Alright, every spell demands a total on the magician's psychic points. Not psychic points cast a spell, cannot be attempted. So you generate slowly, much like a priest. Nothing new there, so priest and magician play about the same way. Alright, money, food, and items. So you can find money to secret purposes. Alright, money items, antidotes, and stuff. Use option. You apply to someone or apply to swallow. Alright, so you take a risk when you take an item because it may not be identified. That's not fun. Money, you find stores of money which are found from the memory. You find objects of great value which you can be able to sell. All money in your characters has been reported among the party members. The currency within Azeroth is Tonk. No coin is made of small coins and various precious metals. Alright. Money is important because used to buy items and services. Remember that resurrection is expensive and our party should always carry enough spare money to withstand an unfortunate encounter. Food, as you walk through the passage, you gradually use up your food supply. In the case of food, your party carries shown by the pips and the icons on exploration. Once your food runs out, your characters become hungry. If you don't find food quickly, they will become starving. And you lose hit points until they die. Readily you buy them at the shop, but much harder to find in the depths of the maze. There is a limited amount of food the party can carry. Alright, so the exploration. While you're exploring, you can cast a spell, may both do a prayer, use an item. You can search walls for secret doors. Secret doors are not visible while walking through the passage. And carefully searching where you suspect the secret door often reveal it. Some secret doors may be hidden with magic and require a spell to locate. Choose the search wall option to manually search all the walls of the square your party stands on, thus you may find a door that not on the wall that you are facing. Searching takes time, using up food, and making you more likely to be disturbed by wandering monsters. The party carries the compass with you, which consult during a heading check. This will show a compass face with the needle that points in the direction the party is facing. Alright. You can examine your party, and you can see your food, and choose on your characters, and all that good stuff. You can put escape, and save, and quit. Alright, sanctuaries, rest places. So when you enter the sanctuary for the first time, all your wounds are healed. And you may rest to recuperate and cover strength. So yeah, finding a sanctuary and then grinding might be a good way to get enough levels to handle the enemies for that. So we can have a sanctuary can store cash, 7 items. Alright. There are 3 directions. The eastern exit will lead you further into Esteroth, while the western exit leads you back to the start. You must also lead by the sanctuary teleporter. Each sanctuary has a teleporter next to it. So you can teleport to a different sanctuary, I think. And then obviously you can make a save and back up. Grates will block you at certain points. You can see through the grates, but they are locked and not be able to move through. When you push a grate, you may try to open it by choosing to open the grate. You can try other other keys your party is carrying. Once unlocked, the grate will remain unlocked. Keys that have not opened a grate will have a question mark beside them in the character inventory. The maze has numerous inscriptions carved into walls at certain places. While some of these are immediately readable, there are a lot of arcane and frustrating unique alphabets. Fortunately, there are spells and prayers that can translate the runes. So there's a read inscription option. If you choose this option, you'll be shown the actual text of the inscription and given a chance to translate it. You may be able to work out the correct text of the inscription before it has been fully translated. This will save up using more spells. The translate with NGOs option is a shorthand way of casting the NGO spell that still requires appropriate reading and psychic points. Maps and drawings on the walls appear as inscriptions, do not require translation. Choosing to read the map will display the map or drawing. Alright, so we have ability to I'm gonna change the music down a little bit. Sure, I can do that. Let's see. Gotta move this out of the way. Yeah, I turned it down a little bit. That should be better. And then I'll turn it back up a little bit once we start playing, I guess. Yeah, some of the music is probably pretty loud, some of it's not, so it's kind of hard to get them all to play at the same level. Alright, pits and roof openings. Sure, everything's still up. When you are next to a pit, you can examine by choosing the look down option. This will describe what you see at the bottom. It may ease the climb. Alright, you can jump over it or climb down. Alright. Possible to tie a rope. Alright, so you might need to buy lots of rope. Alright, you can look up and then you can look at where you climb up. We got secret doors, you can open the door. Secret door may be opened by various methods. You probably have to experiment. Force the door open with brute force, look for a device or spend time searching for a secret mechanism. To open the door, speak a word. Lets you intone a word of power. If you know the right words, you can also apply spell, prayers, and usable items. Alright, contain teleporters, allow your party to teleport themselves from one place to another. Teleporters were originally used by the ancients to move around quickly and are of 2 types. Name teleporters allow you to travel to any other named teleporter by typing the name of your desired destination. Each sanctuary has a named teleporter by it. Button teleporters will transport you to a particular location only by providing you with a number of buttons to press. Beware, there may be no teleport link back. Oh, great. There might be one-way teleporters here. Shops within the passages of the western side of the mountain range, far from Uukrul's touch. The marketplace with some shops which sell trade. Blah blah blah. You can get some food, weapon, and armor. You can repair edge and forged weapons. Clubs are not reforgeable. Hospice cures diseases and the plague. Raise the dead. And add character to the guild. Temples in the circle. Below the marketplace, the temple in the magic circle of Esarath. Temples contain shrines of each of the priest gods. As the priest grows in skill, the gods will award rings at the shrines. Further into the mountain, there are some remote altars. These altars and shrines in the temple are places where divine influence are strongly concentrated, and prayers to the gods here have a greater chance of being answered. There are a few prayers that can only be answered at an altar. The magic circle awards a ring to the musician. It also contains the archives of the circle. These are valuable documents at the hand of the great mystic. You can consult the archive whenever you are in the magic circle, but your musician will only be allowed to read a certain number of chapters. As he gains more powerful rings, more will be revealed. Mapping. You can consult the automatic map while walking through the passages. This shows you a map of all places you have passed through. Esarath spans the mountain range following the caverns and passages that it was built upon. The map will spread out in many directions, quite unlike the sort of map you're used to. When you look at the map, it first shows the immediate areas you are in. Place location is shown about bullet, and the squares you walked on, so it's highlighted. Features of the map includes walls, doors, sanctuaries, pits, and stairs are shown. Check the diagram to see how they are marked. The map will stop anywhere it runs off the screen, or where the passage to another level, such as the stairs. You can follow the map in any direction by using the arrow keys to place your arrow on any of the highlighted squares and choosing the map from there. You can also place the cursor on the square where there are stairs and map from there to follow the map down the stairs. You can do the same with pits and roof openings that you have explored. While looking at any map, you can return to the map of your immediate area by choosing home. Okay. So it does have an auto map, but we're still going to map it manually. Because I imagine they're going to be, since this game has puzzles in it, it probably might be easier to have a hand-drawn map so you can take some notes. You can mark special locations on the map for your reference, label them the letter A to Z. Label square does this, and then you can call them up by a jump to label. The map will be drawn from that special location. So you can pretty much map the stairs up and stairs down sort of thing. Automatic mapping will see the tedious task of keeping a record on paper showing everywhere you've been. It won't show you places you have explored before you have explored them. There will be a few areas we cannot map, where the map is more confusing than helpful. Ultimately, it will be your intellect that will guide you to the final areas of chaos. Yeah, that's why I am manually mapping. Yes, there's going to be some tedious maps in this game. Yes, legend. Okay, we have combat. Alright, you gotta see your own name and see the monster's name, the hit bar. Monster has attained relative to full health. When you encounter an adversary, its name will tell you what it looks like, and once it has attacked, you know its true identity. Occasionally, you'll surprise your enemy and have initiative in combat. This will enable you to make the first move unopposed. Similarity, it is possible for your opponent to surprise you. Combat is divided into alternate phases, movement, and fighting. The movement phase allows you to move in positions of characters, while fighting allows you to act against your enemies. In each phase, your turns will be interspersed, and those of your enemy, although the speed of your foes and some magical spells will affect this ordering. Alright, so you get to move, and then we'll be able to attack. Alright, during the movement phase, characters may be moved around the combat area. The character's turn will move highlighted with the menu, blah blah blah. Move once per combat round. Delay is moved out of characters. Delay your move. You can press the space bar. And you can use the enter key if you want to keep your character where they're at. Okay, space bar will allow you to skip to the end, or a return will say that you don't want to move anymore. The player may run from combat if not to an exit, and the other characters are close enough to escape also. This option only appears in the menu if you're able to escape. Running allows the monster to strike you while you flee, but it's often that the wisest course of action in combat will be too difficult. If you get away, your party will regroup on the other side of the exit. Sometimes You have to use it to get past a powerful monster without having to fight it. Monsters move at differing speeds, and you adopt different movement strategies when fighting. Some will move more than once around, some will hardly move at all. There are even monsters that will do their best to stay away from you. Once all the characters and monsters are moved, the fighting phase will ensue. Okay. Alright, all characters may strike, parry, or use an item or examine their profile and inventory in a move. Okay. Strike opponent, you can strike an opponent and attack beside you. You cannot strike or be struck diagonally. Good to know. If there is more than one opponent within reach, you'll be given a choice of which to attack. Striking uses the weapon that you are currently have equipped, obviously. If you are without a weapon, gauntlets or bare hands will be used. Parry attacks. So this parry uses your current weapon to deflect the blow being delivered by an opponent. Press the spacebar will also parry. You will continue to parry blows until your next fighting turn. You can use an item. You can examine your profile. So fighters and paladins can change their weapon without using up the turns. But changing your weapon will take move for a priest and magician. You cannot examine other characters until your turn. You can lay on hands with a paladin. Alright, we read about the paladin stuff, nothing new. Cast a spell, you can invoke, you can call an elemental, and you can turn the undead. Alright. And the monsters get to move, obviously. Now, pressing escape or question mark will present the combat option. No, this is not listed in the main menu, combat menu. It shows a summary of the priest and magician energies, the message delay time, and allows you to see a weapon summary or auto start combat. Oh, I gotta take a look at that. Message delay, we already know what that is. Weapon summary. So weapons viewed by each character. Gauntlets will be turned for fighter paladin if he's wearing them and is not wearing a sound weapon. Remember, weapons can break and a broken weapon is ineffective. If auto combat is chosen, the computer will move and choose actions for the characters. You just sit back and watch. Auto combat will continue until you interrupt it by pressing escape. This is a good way of fighting simple combat, but you should not use it against powerful enemies, as you only get best results when you are in full control. The combat will last until all opponents are vanquished, you manage to run away, and all your opponents are slain. Should you successfully defeat your opponents, you'll probably be able to take any money or treasure guarded by your foes. Because you gain experience from combat, depending on the amount of valuable work each of the individuals contributed, less experience is rewarded if your party runs away, and there will be no treasure. Alright, the death of a character. Alright. So when you die, you go to the mausoleum. So your soul armor will capture the soul, but cannot hold the soul forever. As the body decays, the chance of restoring relief fades. Yeah. The high priest can transfer the soul back to the dead body. The character will be alive, but greatly weakened. Such resurrection costs much and demand a great toll on the character's vitality and experience. If too much time has passed, the soul has become too weak to revive the flesh. The priest of mausoleum will pass the soul amulet to the guild, where volunteers to gladly bind their destiny to that of your party. You can meet suitable guild members and choose an appropriate successor. You must select a character of the same class as the one departed to enable the amulet to function. All the effects and belonging to that last character will be passed on to your successor you choose. Should misfortune strike your whole party lie slain in the depths of Esrath, you have better hope that you have had a friend. Oh boy. Yeah, death in this game does not sound like fun. You pretty much don't want to die in this game. Yeah, you pretty much don't want to die. Alright, a letter from the authors. The game emphasizes on depth of play and quality of puzzles. This is not another Bastard Monsters fantasy game. We could give you figures about the number of monsters on Mayside, that's not the point. We hope you find the puzzles challenging and torturous without them brickballing you. Nothing pleases us more than watching someone who's already played the game for hours realize this game has even more subtlety. The monsters, items, and maze elements have been designed to work together to make interlocking puzzles. Don't be afraid to try things out. It's often the only way you're going to learn is how they work. We can't stop you from using backups of your party, but we've designed the game so that best when the death of the character really means something. Play cautiously, resurrect, and make use of the mausoleum and guild rather than going to a backup whenever someone dies. You'll find it a much better game. I disagree with that. Especially if it costs a lot of money. It can be bad. It depends on how quickly the body decays, I guess. We are confident that the climax will prove surprising and fresh for even the most jaded players. It sure impressed our very hard to please playtesters. If you just buy a copy of the Dark Heart of Uukrul, we hope that you find the best game that you ever purchased. We put in an incredible amount of thought and work, and only into design, but into the polishing and the code till we see our faces into it. Hope this translates directly into your enjoyment. Above all, enjoy exploring a new universe and fighting evil in a new guise. Alright, get a book of spells. Alright, okay, so we actually have a ring for each of the for each of the schools, so you get better rings as you progress. And I guess you're going to use them as well. So we got the iron spell, so we get the Amaras. Alright, Olaf, Flame of Minor. Copper Snake has more strength, Venomable Bone, a lesser foe into ashes. And Ocean Moon, Flame Major, a 2 scroll those, a 2 of heart and raise balance against you. The flame is not a reaching one, for it cannot touch those who stand beyond 5 feet. Got Silver Snake. Protection. And we'll look at these spells when we actually get in the game. And then the prayers. Alright, so yeah, you can request a prayer from different schools or higher level school. Probably won't take the God probably won't answer you. Alright, Divine Arrow, Hammer of Shattering, Strength of Sword Arm, Peaceful Boon, Mist of Confusion. Physical Self, Patterns of Healing, Priestly Strength. It doesn't tell you like how much healing it does or how much damage these spells do. And we're not really gonna find that out if we actually use these spells in the game. Alright, so I'm not sure which. I guess it starts with the weakest spell is the first one, and then goes down to the strongest spell, I guess. Oh, the Diary of Mara in our party. The council bestowed upon me the greatest of honors and the greatest of toll. I will lead the party, and that will reclaim Esteros for the light. Our strength is mighty, yet I know the task not be an easy one. Dark Lord Uukrul has taken control of Adron palaces, and we must protect the beacon from evil's hand. This diary will stand as a record of our endeavors. The 6th day of summer. We entered Esteroth on our anniversary of the first founding. Good luck. We came through the old main gate fighting 2 black orcs, which were guarding the passage. Uukrul replaced these old entrances with its own construction work. The marble walls have been lined with iron and are heated within, making them infernally hot. No doubt his creatures are used to the flames. Uukrul had not been expecting us, as he has 2 guards between his palaces and the entrance. We have made good progress through the atrium of the beacon and used the ancient teleporter to enter the palaces, where we know he has hidden. Tonight we shall rest in the sanctuary, and tomorrow we will start our search for the Master of Darkness. The soul amulet seems to be working, and we have no problem entering the sanctuary. The 7th day of summer. The area around the sanctuary here is unrecognizable. Our maps have been useless. Uukrul has bent the fair mountain city with his evil will, and now even the passages seem to serve him. I have not recognized the path to the crown rooms, and I have dread that Uukrul has stopped the access and passage to them. We have met and vanquished many foes, but they have been inconsequential. It seems that the council's plan to send in a strong party was well chosen, as we are much stronger than those who stand against us. The 8th day of summer. These passages twist upon themselves and hide their secret dwell. We have found many strange markings on the wall, but cannot make sense of them. Is that the wall was a strange room protected by a panel on the floor. There are no many tricks in these passages. We fought a large battle today. Perhaps Uukrul has heard of our arrival and marshaled some of his evil minions. They are powerful, but Kyera calls forth a powerful elemental that fought well. The spirits may be proud and hard to summon. They are mighty when their will is strong. Now we are resting in the sanctuary to regain our strength. The 9th day of summer. I have decided Uukrul has changed the palaces greatly. It appears that he stopped at any passage between the old halls. We have reached the coronation hall and cannot find any path past. There are many strange markings on the floor and designs of dice faces as though someone was gambling in the halls. We have seen no explanation of these. Uukrul is hiding it from our presence or doubt, assembling a force which he hopes to use against us. He will not find us so easily overcome. Although we spent a day searching, we found little evidence of secret way connecting the passages with the rest of the palace. Perhaps tomorrow will bring better fortunes. 10th day of summer. We are now fully rested from our battles 2 days ago, and have made a much more strenuous effort. I think I have found the meaning of the dice faces. They control movement through the palaces. There is enough of the magic of the charioteer about them to draw the meanings from the shadows. Unfortunately, though, now we understand their intended use, we have no way of making them activate for us. Today, 12th day of summer. Today is the day of fair fortunes. We surprised and defeated one of Uukrul's captains. Though he cursed us with his dying breath, we took away from his knowledge of Uukrul's location. And better still, the item that activates the dice squares. Without delay, we move through the rest of the palaces. Our spears are high as we move forward after such a long delay. We have managed to make it into the huge ring of rooms that is underneath the reception halls. Uukrul does not seem to have prepared any defenses against us entering, although he has hidden traps and snares at some locations. Although we have searched for Uukrul for where his captains told us, he seems to have fled our coming. There are signs of his hasty retreat. He is so afraid of us that he did not take with him his maps, but left them in a chest for us. With this information, we can see his modifications to the original palaces. Little indeed remained at the halls and passages of the king. 13th day of summer. Uukrul himself stood against us briefly today, but was easily defeated. Before we could capture him, however, he cloaked himself in darkness and disappeared from our grasp. His power was not great against ours, and the fight was easy. Once we entrapped him, he shall be ours like a child. We continue to make use of the dice square to move around, and have fought a number of small skirmishes with Uukrul's minions. All have been simple battles, none have afforded us harm. I begin to think that Uukrul has built him around an army of penny players, not fighters. 14th day of summer. We have found no trace of Uukrul, and it is indeed his servants even seem to be hiding from us. It is as though they have left the palaces and have fled from Esteroth. I fear that Uukrul is hiding and remains in the shadows until we find him. His fear is so great that he cannot face up against us. 18th day of summer. I fear for the West. Uukrul is much more cunning than any of us given credit. He arranged an ambush for us and drew us into his unsuspecting. We had thought that we were chasing him. They were truly stronger than him. Yet all this time we were walking unsuspectingly into his snare. Even wielding the hammer, we could achieve naught. Against his mighty power of Uukrul stood unscathed. When we struck the hammer was cleaved in 2 pieces. It will never challenge him again divided. I have failed, and in the failure I've lost all but Koya, Estela, Nalisala, and myself. We are trapped on the far side of the palace. His forces are too strong for 4 of us. We will not be able to pass back to our entrance. He has the keys to the dice squares as well. With Oriole clutched as she fell under a titan blow. The artifact will now live with Uukrul in his dark hold. Uukrul commands a force greater than we thought, still walked in light. Will he summon such creatures of dark? I know not. But I know that should he command the beacon for western lands, he will pass into darkness. We have failed, the council has failed, and now all will fall. 19th day of summer. We are trapped. Uukrul has sealed the passages back and is forcing us far from our entry. We have fled to the carriageway. Kayera has been very badly wounded and poisoned by some subtle device. His strength has waned terribly. He can hardly walk. I have drawn from him, but he has little awareness of what is happening and cannot fight. Fortunately, Nasula and I are strong and can protect him. Our only chance is to flee back to the west as far end of Israel. Uukrul will trail behind and hopefully lose us to the passages. The carriageway works amazingly for such an ancient device. The control rooms are empty, but the hidden mechanisms still work and are in good order. I have hidden the hammer here and protected it from Uukrul, for I cannot carry it any longer. Though he may find it, he cannot touch it or harm it further. It will serve to finish him should we ever wield it again. Alright, so we're going to have some hammer in one of these passages. It has been another day of ill omen. We have passed through an area where Uukrul has constructed prisons of area of torture. The area proved treacherous for Nasalas. Foolishly, I let him stand guard alone, while I attended to the others. A creature of hideous form took before him as he could react and drew him into his lair. We had not listened to his cries for a long time, but were unable to reach him. We have tried all we can, but are powerless against the strength of these walls. I know that Nasalo is alive and will be captured by Uukrul. I must return to free him when I have escaped from Uukrul. I have failed Nusalai. I have failed all. This area has many of Uukrul's last servants, necromancers, and other followers of the arcane arts. Although he seems to have sent word to them, they did not stand up to us, even though we are few. 28th day of summer. I have not written for many days. They have been dangerous. We have escaped several traps Uukrul has sent for us, but I am not sure whether we will escape the one that has prepared for us ahead. Uukrul has cast mighty spells of magic upon the walls and passages. They appear twisted as though they could not be carved from this earth. I had never seen such devilry and magic. I can sense an evil presence waiting, a dark shadow at the center of a web. We are lucky that our pursuers have lost our trail, but I fear it will not be long before they take up our spoor once more. We must strike this trap before it's fully set. We must strike it hard. How many of these infernal rooms are there? Our maps lie and are confused. If only we were not so tired, not so weakened. The 29th day of summer. I fear with the final battle, Uukrul has come far from his palaces to face us once more. Oh, again against such evil. We would have such little chance. Weakened as we were, we had none. Kayera fell in battle against the Dark One. Uukrul laughed as he killed Kayera, boasting that he could never be slain while his heart lay protected. Isao was poisoned by the dart Uukrul had cast, as she cast a spell and banished him. Their lives waxing in my care. Whoops. What we got here? My care, who I deserve the death to be given to all who followed me. I've taken little damage. I see now Uukrul's plan is to take me alive and unarmed, that he may taunt me with our failure. We have won this battle, but we will win no other. Esau has recovered little and talks. She is not long for this world, though I fear her last spell cost more than she would tell me, and I feel that her contact with the Dark Lord has left her critically wounded. We have lain Triara to under stones. May he rest now. The 30th day of summer. I realize that we have been in Esra for a whole month. Outside, the sun will be shining on our field of crops. The council will already know of our fate. I wonder if I will ever see the sun again. Esra is worsening. I fear that she will not last much longer. We have made it to the caverns. If I can just take her a little further, I know that there's a marketplace used by the villagers. Hope the hospice there will heal her wound. I don't know how far it is, but my fears are dark and the shadow is deepening. The 31st day of summer. Uukrul does not chase us for himself. Perhaps Esau hurt him fatally. I have thought on his boast, though. I think that nor blow, nor magic, nor prayer can harm Uukrul while he is soul and heart are hidden. If I had known that, if the council had known, we would have succeeded. Esau died today. I had no strength to carry his body, no strength to secret her corpse. I have laid her out and placed an invisibility spell on her. She will rest now. I am the last one. I am the prize that Uukrul wants. I am his jewel. But he shall not have me. The 36th day of summer. I have found the marketplace. The people are good that frightened Uukrul, though they see little of his works. Some grey-clad figures walk amongst them, they say, but nothing is more evil. I pray they did not see evil drawn by me. I dare not rest now, for I know that I am near the western exit. And if I cannot wait, lest Uukrul cuts me, yet I hesitate. What if he is ahead of me? I know now that he is cunning, and he enjoys my pursuit. I see he has toyed with us. He is always more powerful than that we will led into ambush after ambush. I shall try to reach the exit and escape to warn the council of his power, but I must get this diary to the council, even if I should fall. I will place it in a small underground stream and flows out to the west and hope it will be carried to the council. If it is in your hands, read its wisdom and divine its secrets. If you read this, think of Mara who gave her gift of life for the light. I'm afraid to go on. Okay, so basically, yeah, Mr. Uukrul went to find some other items of Uukrul's and destroy those before we can kill him. So, alright. So I guess this is the cost of the spell, I guess. And prayers, you can just cast any of these. I guess the stronger spells obviously will have less chance of winning. And this gives you the list of all the sanctuaries. And then you got your limited day, 90-day warranty by Boulder Run Software. Alright, so I think we are about ready to start. I think we are about ready to begin the adventure. So, I believe we can choose our character names. However, there are two character names. There are two character names left to add to the party, so if you do want a name, feel free to use your tracking points to pick those character names. So there are only 2 slots available. There are already 2 slots picked for this time. Let me check out my rewards here. Alright. There's one more slot available. Duncan Duck decided to call himself Duncan. How original is that? Alright, okay. So there's still one slot available. Duncan equals quality character. Okay. So we're gonna have J-Tex. And then we're gonna have Craphead. And then we're gonna have Duncan. And there's one room for one more character. If anybody wants to name a character, feel free to submit that. We'll start the process here. We got Jimmy Hoopak. Except for there's no thief. I don't think there's a thief in this game. So you have Fighter, Paladin, Priest, and Magician. Right. Yeah, there is a priest. So if you want a specific character, you can let me know. Yeah, for those of you who are here, that have picked names can choose the class they want. So Jimmy wants to be the priest. We'll make Jimmy the priest. Alright, so we are going to generate our own party, so we are going to go through the process here of answering some more questions. So let's do that. Alright, generate the party. This utility that you generate a novice party of 4 characters to explore to the mountain citadel of Erythis. If anybody knows how to pronounce that, let me know. You can require a brave fighter and a loyal paladin, skilled in weaponry and close combat, a devout priest to commune with the deities, and a magician who can harness deep psychic powers. To shape their personality, you will answer questions directed at the characters themselves. Picture each character in your mind and select the answer that he or she would choose. There are no right or wrong answers. Hello, 100 player. Welcome. You just came in just in time. We're about to build a party for the Heart of Uukrul. Alright, so first one is going to be the fighter. So let's see, we want to use I guess we'll use we'll have Jagtax become the fighter. Alright. We'll make him male. So who's gonna make female? We'll make Craphead female. To shape Jagtax's personality, picture yourself as Jagtax and answer the following question that you imagine he would. Choose carefully and the answers you give are important. So he can be a fighter. In a dream, you find yourself in a small room with a door in each wall. Set in each door is a mirror, but the reflections are dissimilar. Which door would you want to walk through? Door 1 reflects a rough, muscular warrior holding a bloodstained axe who leers at you threateningly. Door 2 reflects a bold fighter with a shining sword and armor who looks around proudly. Door 3 reflects a lean, agile fighter with a light armor and cunning look in his eyes. Door 4 reflects a strong, well-armed warrior of heavy build who watches you cautiously. So Duncan wants to be the paladin. So which kind of fighter do you want to make Jagtax? So either I wonder if we'll be able to change the stat after this is done, or if it's like just set up. Guess we'll find out. A strong, well-armed warrior, a heavy build who watches you cautiously. So you have a strong fighter, who I guess will be more aware, I guess, of the surroundings. Or we can have a fighter who is agile, which means they'll be able to block more blows, or probably have a higher dexterity. Right? Oh, hey there, Ish. Welcome to the stream. We'll go with door number 1, which is gonna get the typical warrior who doesn't have any brains. Why don't we go? We'll go with option 4 here. Oh, you're not there. You're not there, Mr. Dark Heart of Uukrul stream, huh? Yeah, we'll be playing this weekends. So every Saturday and Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. Except for next Saturday. I do have other plans, so there'll be no stream next Saturday. So next stream of Dark Heart of Uukrul won't be until next Sunday. But generally speaking, to do all-day stream on Saturday and then 4-hour stream on Sunday. You push the door open, revealing a dark passage. After walking for a while, you surprise an old bearded man who hurriedly conceals a small flask in his gown. What would you most likely do? Kill him and take the flask? Threaten to kill him if he doesn't give the flask to you. Use your cunning to put him off guard, then grab the flask. We'll probably kill him and take the flask, right? He's a fighter. Let's do option 1 here. You managed to get the flask and examine it. It contained a foul-smelling, oily brown liquid. What would you do? Experiment with the liquid yourself. So I don't know how this will apply to a fighter. I wonder if you can ask the same question for each class. So if I was a fighter, what would I do? I mean, a typical fighter would probably either A, experiment the liquid on himself, B, take it back and get some more money for it, right? 3 or 4. And 2 would be more of an intelligence thing. So you take the flask back for identification. It can be on a test, right? So, yeah, let's go with 4. Let's be brave. In your dream, you find a long deserted shrine to an unknown deity. Thronged above the altar, the visit lightning bolts, savage beasts, and bloody battles. A large ruby is embedded at the base of the altar. Would you dare to prize it out and take it? Sure, why not? That is the questions for JTEX. This is how he will start. You got 13 strength, 10 dexterity, 5 intelligence, 6 piety, 8 vitality. I guess that's fairly decent. I think you cap out at 20. So you got the buskin, the cap, breastplate, and the small shield, and the small iron sword. Alright. I have no idea how good these stats are. Okay, so JTEX has been made, so let's go ahead. So Duncan said he wanted to be the paladin. Duncan, gonna be male. Alright, Duncan is gonna need some strength and piety. Which of these would best describe your attitude towards combat? There is nothing like the smell of battle. It is the ultimate thrill. There is honor and victory over adversaries. Great battles and conquests are stuff of legends are made of. Fighting is an exhilarating tactical challenge. It requires the mind as well as the body. Killing enemies is only means to an end. Nobody dies who doesn't need to be killed. Hello there, Kilgo Chop. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So, yeah, let's see here. This is gonna be a paladin. So probably number 2 would probably be the best option. I bet you option 2 will give me some more piety. So imagine that the paladin needs a little bit of piety. Like this. Alright, let's go ahead. Do number 2. Honor. Some mist descends and you pass out. As you begin to regain consciousness, you see the walls moving in closer. What would your immediate reaction be? Clear your head, brace the walls and push them apart, search for an exit, or call out for help. Yeah, that's what everybody's been coming in here and saying. Ah, this is an Uukrul stream. I gotta watch this. We'll be starting this. I'll be playing this weekends. So every Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern we'll be starting. Except for next Saturday, I have other stuff I have to do, so there'll be no stream next Saturday. But yeah, it's only starting at 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday and Sunday. Alright, some mist descends as you pass out. You begin to regain consciousness. You see the wall moving closer. What would your immediate reaction be? Easier battle than the Dark Queen. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we did beat the Dark Queen of Kryn earlier today on champion difficulty, which is the hard mode. And that last battle was brutal with the dragons. Overall, it was a lot of fun and it was well balanced, I thought. There's just a couple of sections where they're kind of confusing of where you need to go, what you need to do, but otherwise, that's a lot of fun. So how does this relate to being a paladin? So you can search for an exit, so if you're a paladin, what would your initial reaction be? So I think with a paladin, your best option would be to break the walls and pull them apart. Ideally, a paladin would brace the walls, try to push them apart, while searching for an exit and calling out for help. You would do all 4 of these things if you were if the walls were moving in closer. Yeah. I've been playing a lot of old school games this year, so this year won't be anything different. Yeah, let's do number 2, I guess. I don't know. Maybe number 2 give me a little bit more strength. In your travels, you're confronted by an evil-looking thug who orders you to leave town. Thick-set and hairy, she looks bigger and stronger than you are, but not exactly a tower of intellect. What do you do? Alright, let's see here. Challenge her authority, challenge her to a duel, challenge her heritage, or challenge her to game of chess. So casting your game of chess will probably increase your intelligence. No, I don't want that option. Challenge her authority, challenge her to a duel. I think I do option 2 here. Yeah, there's the Fua, yeah. We can definitely, those are definitely on the table if anybody wants to pick any of those. Then we use the custom map option. Alright. Let's do challenge to a duel. Let's see how that goes. Alright, you have defeated a mighty dragon. It is time to plunder the lair. The problem is there's too much treasure in the cave. Would you guard the lair till help arrives? Take what you can now until later, telling nobody? Leave the treasure to go and get help. Yeah, when you do a custom mod, you're always gonna get a lot of garbage. You're getting a lot of garbage with some good stuff in it. So, I'm not exactly sure how these questions are gonna help my paladin. I'm expecting to see more questions about honor. I want option 3, I think, will be best for a paladin. Leave the treasure and go get some help. Obviously, option 2 will make you a very poor paladin. Let's go option 3. Alright, let's see how Duncan is gonna look here. Oh, you're not much piety. You got intelligence though. Not much dexterity either. We've got more strength than JTEX though. Okay. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this party already. Oh, we got Jimmy. You make a new home in a treasure cave. Yeah, that would also be a good option, right? Alright, Jimmy here. Not enough room for Jimmy Hoopak. Let's call him Jim Hoopak. Alright. Would you male? No, picture Jim Hoopak in your mind and answer the question that you would imagine he would. Remember to choose carefully. Yeah, we want to definitely be a pain in these, right? Alright, this is a priest. A vision appeared before you, a demigod in the form of a strange beast with intense white light shining from its eye sockets. It demands of you, what is the most essential aspect of your calling? What do you reply? The ability to call upon holy powers to defeat your foes. Your implicit loyalty and service to your colleagues. Unswerving devotion to the causes of your deities. The ability to prophecy inscribe visions of the future. Option 2, I think, would be what we want. Although option 1 would be good too. But option 3 might also be something you want to do too, because you have to call your god, and the god may not respond. So, listening to your deities might be good too. But we're gonna go with option 2. You know? You're exploring with 2 fighters. You disturb a fierce monster and combat ensues. The fighters attack at once. What are you most likely to do initially? So we'll call for divine assistance here, I think. Oh, high priest skills. So you can either have high priest skills, high attack, or better defense. So if I do, well, let's do priest skills. I'm not sure how this divine thing is actually gonna work. And it might be a pain in the ass if you have low ability to call the gods. You find a tablet with some ancient writing in an indecipherable script. Would you rather give the tablet to a prophet or sell the tablet for a profit? This would be give the tablet to a prophet. You are forced to choose between your own life and the preservation of your deity's shrine from defilement by a herd of marauding orcs. What do you do? Protect your skin and face the eternal damnation in the afterlife. Protect the shrine and meet the afterlife rather sooner than you had hoped. Flip a coin. Become an agnostic. So, yeah, let's do option 2, because this will probably increase our piety. Alright, this is how the gym's gonna look up. We got lots of piety. So you got Ufthu and Gothar. And you got 6 virtue points. Alright. I'm not usually a fan of these question-based character creation things. Generally, I have an idea of like where I want to put my points exactly. Not that it matters too much, right? Yeah, that low dexterity, so he's gonna get hit like crazy. And then we have Craphead. It'll make this one female. Now picture Craphead in your mind and answer the question that you imagined she would. Remember to choose carefully. Yeah, in that regard, yeah, for the 4 classes, but yeah, some of the stats do matter. But I'm assuming that if you answer the question in any way, that you'll still be able to beat the game. It's just a matter of how easy or difficult it would be. Alright, Craphead, let's see what we got. At the time of your apprenticeship, your tutor shows you 4 curious objects with mysterious powers. Without explaining their functions, he says you may select one of them. What should you choose? Amulet of brass with 8 different colored stones set in it. An ancient book with a gift cover about which every page appears to be blank. A scalloped dagger with a glowing blood-red haft. A small plain-looking wand with a glyph shaped like an eye carved into it. Let's see here. 8 different colored stones in it. I'm assuming this will refer to like one of the 4 schools of magic. But I have no idea which school is which. Like I obviously want the iron, and it could be more for like location-based stuff. Like the dagger with the glowing blood-red haft is probably like for spells that do damage. The ancient book with every page appears to be blank. Not sure what that would be. And 8 different colored stones set in it. Maybe the first one is like kind of like a jack of all trades. I'm gonna go with number 1 here. While traveling, you are surprised by a thief who grabs you and holds your knife to your throat. Nothing you were carrying is of great value. What would you do? Alright, Jimmy. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll make sure Duncan is last on the list for heals. Alright, while traveling, you're surprised by a thief who grabs you and holds a knife to your throat. Nothing you are carrying is of great value. What would you do? Probably 3 will probably increase my intelligence. Your party discovers a large chest. It looks valuable, but has strange magical aura. If any of your companions touch it, they become suddenly terrified and pull away. The fear did not seem to affect you. Would you dare to open the chest? Sure, why not? You are preparing a potion for treating Womagumai. It needs that something extra. Which ingredient will you add? No idea. Let's do a toe of a snake. Alright, let's see how Craphead looks. We got a little bit more dexterity and some intelligence. Hey there, Phantom Backfigure? Yes, it's finishable. Yeah, I know a couple of streamers who played this and got to the end. So we got fire, healing, and knowledge. Okay. Now we got our party here. Give me a second here. Just checking to make sure my package didn't arrive yet. No package yet. Okay, that's If you wish to play with multiple parties, you can give this party a specific name for 7 characters. A standard name for the party's game. Use this if you are only playing with one party. Type in a new party name or enter for the standard name. So, well, we use the standard name when we're playing with one party. Alright, I guess we're ready to actually play the game. We are ready to actually start the game. We'll only have like an hour or so. A little more than an hour. Let's start the game. So this should start up. Good cartographer here. So there is an auto tracking profile in Good Cartographer for this, if you're interested in how this works. So every time you move, it will mark your location, so all you have to do is draw the lines. If you're curious about that, you can find more about this on their website. Okay, so here we are. So if I do a heading check, so you can already look at, it doesn't actually keep it so this tells you which directions you can go to. Alright, let's draw. We have an issue. The game is not going back to full screen here. Let me see if I can fix that here. Let's see here. That's right, I changed the DOS box I was using for this. Let me see if I can find it. There's a long list here, so it's gonna take me a minute to find what I am looking for here. let's see it here. Let's see here. I don't even see Darkspark Lizard here. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's try that. Alright, so... Alright, there we go. Swapping back and forth. Not sure why this one is different. I mean, the process name is still DOSBox.exe, but I had to re-add it for some reason. Oh yeah, the latter half gets a little gnarly. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so let's go up. The passage from the entrance into Arrow Stay slopes downwards steeply. The walls carry mosaics showing hunting scenes. As you pass, Crabhead examines the torches fixed on the walls. She finds them solidly constructed and cannot be removed from their fixtures. The hall continues downward, though the mosaics on the wall have stopped. The air smells stale and dusty. There is no sound from the passage ahead. The passage flattens out. The musty smell in the air is stronger and seems to come from ahead of you. The wall you are facing seems solid, but Crabhead says that she can sense an open area just behind it. A circular groove has been worn around the edge of the wall, as if to form an outline of a door. Alright. So, yeah, let's go mark it on the map here. Draw my lines here. Let's see how long I go without using a walkthrough. I mean, I've beat most of the go-back games without any walkthrough. Alright, so what do I want to do here? Push against the wall, trace the groove by your hand, trace the groove with a staff. Let's trace the groove with the staff. Crabhead runs the staff on the groove as she completes the arc. A portal appears. She warns that if you go through, there will be no such door leading back. Heading check. Alright. Listen at the door. You cannot hear anything. So that door there is a teleporter. We already have a teleporter. You enter a large hall decorated with fine mosaics. The hall is quiet and looks though it hasn't been entered in many years. The air is stale and dry, and there is a patina of dust everywhere. Crabhead says it was originally an assembly area for the ancients. As you look around at the faded colors and decay, you realize this must be one of the oldest parts of Azeroth. You stand there breathless, aware that you have entered the mountain city. Ahead of you lie the mirrored passages that span the mountain range and lead to Uukrul's palaces. Your task has begun. Yeah, thanks for Kilobyte for making this game working to get making this game available. Alright, I keep forgetting that it doesn't automatically add the custom icons every when it's added for each map, each file I do. So we're gonna have to manually add some icons here. So look at that. I'm not sure if I need a castle. We'll add the castle in town and inn. Add transparent color here. And also gonna add in this as well. And then these two bad boys. Let's go, and there we go. So, start with the blue one here. Famous. I don't want to become famous. Alright, let's go. Okay, back to the game. So we can also look at the map to get an idea of where we're at. So you can actually save your game. Let's probably do that. I guess it saved it. It doesn't give me any indication that it's saved. I guess it's saved. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it definitely helps. So, yeah, I should move this up here because this is a wall down south. Yeah, good cartographer can make things easier. Someone recently created a, well, not real recent, but somewhat recently created a auto tracking profile. So that definitely makes it even easier. Because it's gonna track where we've been. Go back here and just mark it in. And just follow our little avatar around. I wonder the enemies in this section. I got two walls here. It should make things a bit easier when we have spinners or teleports on what exactly is happening. You enter an atrium with paths leading north and south. The floor is made from pyramid-shaped blocks of crystal, cleverly stacked together to provide a smooth surface. Now you can see the in-game map as well, for comparison. You can see where we've been there as well. Alright, let's mark that. A map was drawn. Let's read the map. There is a treasure somewhere. There's a secret. There's a secret wall and a treasure. But the question is, where's that secret at? I gotta find something that looks like this. Alright, so I should put markers for here, see if there's anything built in. Let's say map. Put a little map thing there. Alright, we'll hop back here and something like this here. Then we have a locked gate here. I don't have any keys yet, so it's probably let's open it. I can't bash this gate, so we need a key to get in there. Oh, looky, there's a book in there. Get me in there. Let me in there. I don't have any keys. Right. Here's Marcus here. And another grate. Alright. No random encounters yet. Oh, I got all kinds of text there. Let's just walk around this wall down here. This. There we got something like that. And oh, what's this? Listen to the door. There doesn't seem to be anything behind the door. Alright, we have a door here. So that must mean something in here. You have found a new sanctuary. Consult your soul amulets to activate it. Do you believe with the PhD version that we can bypass the oh, there's images here. Or the copy. Oh, these are just the actual let's see if we can bypass. I'm not gonna try to do this manually. Okay, so it does allow us in. Copy protection now. Let's see the skill levels. So we need 470 experience points to make level 2. Then we got 80 bucks. And we got 428 food units. It gives you this all this information here. What about inventory? Get the breastplate, cap, buskin, small shield, dagger, and small iron sword. Duncan got a hand axe. I don't know what a paladin doing with a hand axe. And a Jim Hoopak got a mace and a club weapon at the backup. And we have a yellow gem, which is unidentified. Inspect. H. It has a red tinge to it. Okay. It is well made but unremarkable. Oh, you have the gown and cloak, so here's multiple items there. What about 4? And you have a shred of cloth. I think it's a G. This can't possibly be of any use. I'm not sure what the unidentified items we have at the beginning are exactly. Okay, so this is home. So we should probably, I'm gonna mark this with the fireplace. I'm assuming it's like a 1 square thing here. We don't need a rest or anything like that, so let's leave the sanctuary. I guess we do a western, right? No. There's probably not going to be any combat in this area, but this is just that tutorial thing. Get all these squares filled in. Read the inscription. You are the blood nobles! Oh, welcome to these halls. Right. I bless all those of the blood nobles who enter after us to cross. There are footprints in the dust here. You notice that the inscription beside you has been added quite recently and is in Mara's hand. Alright, let's translate. How I translate. Within this pillar, I have protected a key for you, Mara. Alright, there is a key and a pillow. Is this considered a pillow? Respect the prayer. Can't exactly read anything. Maybe this shows these walls? Nope, nothing here. Something like that. Jim Hoopak found evidence of a secret door in the south wall. We are facing south, okay. There is a secret here, so I'll mark it on the map. Yeah, let's walk through it. We'll open the door. Look for a device. You haven't found anything that opens that door yet. Let's force the door open. It yields a bit and seems weaker. Let's force it again. You succeeded, the door swings open far enough to pass. Go through? Yes. Oh, look at that. We found our first key. There's an ornate key in the ground here. Let's pick up the key. There's, alright, JTax picks up the ornate key. Nice. Alright, we got something like that. Let's see these other inscriptions. Translate. Turquoise laid the stone in the year of the 7th blooming. Let's take a dungeon selfie and commemorate the occasion. Yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it? Taking a picture. West Esseltotes, Hall of Silver Forest. Alright. Alright, we have a door here as well. Let's listen. There's a faint dull thump somewhere. Uh-oh. First combat, maybe? Let's save. Alright, let's go. Ahead, you see a machine fixed to the wall. Craphead comment that is a teleporter used by the ancients to move over great distances. No combat. Alright, we got a teleporter. Got teleporter here. So we have no idea where it takes us, but we're not gonna go there yet. Not gonna go there. Alright. We have another door over here. Let's listen to this door. You can't hear anything. This room was originally a guard room of some kind. It's been ransacked and nothing of worth has been left, save for the sword you see before you. Alright, you have walls there. There's a sword on the ground here. Let's pick it up. I found the first item of the game. Ahead, the floor has crumbled. Zytek said that it was probably a well for whoever kept guard at this place. Well, well, well. A whole pit. Yeah, let's look down. You cannot make anything in the far end. The wall can be climbed very easily. Do nothing at the moment. I'm not sure if we can end here or there's one more square. We'll put one more square here for now. Put a pit. We'll come back to that. I do have one rope. I'm not sure if the rope is reusable in this game or we need to get more rope. We haven't found any shops yet. Alright, so we got something like that. Good use of space. Alright, so we've explored everything that we can without opening doors or opening up gates and falling down pits. Let's see if we can use that key. Jack tries his key to an 8. Oh, so it's open now. We opened it. Nice. That's no longer locked. Okay, so we have another door here. Let's listen. I don't see anything behind this door. We'll find out if there's anything behind this door. The room was used for preparation of food long ago. Now there is little left that has escaped the ravages of time. Alright, we have our wall here. I wonder if there's a secret here. Just the walls. Nope. Nope, there's nothing here. We have an empty square here. Check the map. Empty square. Okay. Nothing in there. Oh, we go up. We have another door here. What we got in here? This room is a dining hall for the ancients. Several huge stone tables still stand, though everything else here has been ruined. Okay, so... Oh, nothing in there. I mean, nothing over here either. A thick spider web in the corner hides something. Just to cut through it reveals several small copper coins. Jim Hoopak takes the money. Ah, good old Jimmy there. Good old Jimmy taking the money. Alright. Let's put that there. Okay, that's just the walls. No secrets. Make sure my map still looks about the same, yeah. Nope. Okay, so now we have a door here. Some rats swarm at you from a pile of rubbish. Holy crap, that's a lot of rats. Alright, we get our first combat of the game against the deadly rats. No more moves. Who could die here? Let's see. There's a lot of rats here. There's nowhere to move anybody, really. Well, yeah, Duncan. Yeah, can you move diagonally? I know you can't attack diagonally. No, you can't move diagonally. Let's move the Duncan up here. There we go. Yes, the first combat of the game. Jitex. The Jitex is gonna handle these rats by himself down here. So the rats are kind of like just want to stay away from you, right? Jim Hoopak, no more moves. Craphead. What does Craphead gonna do? We'll actually cast a spell here. Let's try using our spell. So let's look at the spell list here. I gotta see what do we have? We have fire, healing, and knowledge. So we got Amraz and Orlos. They'll probably only have the iron based. So, so we got that, and we have healing. We don't really need healing at the moment. Frost, don't have any frost. Protection. So I guess healing is protection. Oh, there's healing. Okay. Got Shum. Alright, and then knowledge. So let's see what you have for knowledge. And ghost, the and lum. By your will, a great bright light will appear in the air directly in front of your party to guide into darkened areas. So nothing to do with knowledge. So I guess what we really want is the fire. Must follow a straight path. You cannot travel through rock. Okay. Oh, let's try Amraz here. Let's try it. Cast a spell. I wonder if you can go through your own players. Maybe no spells this round, because I am not in a good position to. Well, let's try it. We can learn from our mistakes. Amraz. Choose the. Can you shoot that? Oh, spacebar to choose the target. Let's see what happens when you shoot this rat. I wonder if J-Tech is gonna get hit. Let's see what happens. Oops. Gotta hit C to cast the spell. Nice. Oh, that killed the enemy, so you can't tap diagonally. Parry. Alright, let's see Jim Hoopak. So Jim Hoopak, see what we got. Let's examine Jim. He got Uukrul and Gothar. We got Uukrul, the god of war. Got Ralkor, the divine arrow. Got Karnik. They probably don't want to do anything other than the first level. What about Gothar? Oh, I got the patterns of healing, so. Alright, let's try Rakor, Divine Arrow. Doesn't say that you need line of sight or you have to go through rocks. So let's see what this does. Invoke. Recite the prayer. Let's do Valcor. Duncan getting beat up here. Let's strike opponent. Boom! Dungeon's at the rat and kills it. Let's move here. Duncan's gonna stay where he's at. Oh, is the manual still on the screen? Yeah, I can take that off. There we go. Alright, Duncan again, they're gonna strike the opponent. Yeah, the animation for this game is actually pretty cool. Jaitek's gonna strike the opponent. Okay, so let's move Jaitek here. Okay, move at one square. Let's move up one. The rat bites Duncan. And I wonder how you get more virtue points. Did you get more virtue points if you cast a spell more often? Or do you get virtue points just by leveling up? That I am not quite certain about. Yeah, so. Yeah, I'm going to pop mana just for myself. So I can refer to the spells. Don't have it up yet. I need to put it up. For myself. And then I have to refer to it to I got the spells I want to use, like memorized. Not sure what that fire spell was again. Valcor, and after the Divine Arrow. Amrad, that's what it was. Boom! Alright, Jaitek got 12, Duncan got 18 XP, and Jim Hoopak and Craphead both get 9. Kinda sad that you get less XP for using magic. Yeah, Duncan killed like 2, I think. And they got 48, whatever the dollar thing is, 48 bucks. Hey, there's a key back here. But before we pick up this key, let's go back in this corner here. Oh, there is a square here. Oops, wrong one. Let's Search the walls. Nothing. This is the brass key on the ground here. Let's pick it up. Jitex picks it up. Alright. Dead end. No, nothing here. Nothing there either. Did that shut the walls here? Nope, nothing in that little block. Alright. So, I guess we go down south here. Open the grate. Try both his keys. Brass key fits securely in the lock, and he turns it and the lock spring open. Alright. Let's head in here. I'll pick up the book here in a second. Yeah, mark out here. So it's probably gonna be something like that. Oh, that said something. I guess maybe eating some food or something. I didn't catch the message. Alright, let's draw that. I mean, we could search all around, make sure that there's secrets in here, but let's see what the book has. There's a book on the ground here. Let's give it to Jim Hoopak. No, nothing here. Okay. This should probably check out my book here. Inspect. It might be worth reading. Alright. How do you actually read a book though? I can drop, give, weapon, armor. Maybe you have to be at the sanctuary to read the book. Skill levels, so you need a lot of XP. It might be worth reading. Maybe give this to Craphead, maybe? Maybe Craphead can read it. You got the H. suspect. It might be worth reading. Yeah, but how do you read a book? Let me pull up my manual here. Let's see what it says about how to use items. Maybe I just have to use it, right? Let's leave west. Book. Before we do that, let's save our game. And let's go and use the book. See what it does. This is a small notebook written by Mara's hand. It is badly bloodstained. The only message in it reads, "If you find this, you will know that Uukrul has defeated us." All that book just for that message. Alright, so we got a teleporter and we also have this pit. Let's save. And then I want to try and go down this pit. Let's climb down. Alright. Everyone makes it down unscathed. So, interestingly enough, taking this will map us over there. This is nice. Definitely a good game to have a auto tracking profile for. Now, instead of using pits for this, I think I'm gonna use staircases. Something like that. So, heading, we are facing west. You at the bottom used to be a well. There's still water here, but it is dirty and only a few fingers deep. The air smells stagnant, and the walls are covered in a foul slime. Alright. Some rats swarm at you from a pile of rubbish. This is rubbish. I don't like the layout of this. What is this stuff? I got some flowers or something here. Oh, that's a shapeless mass. Whatever that is. Okay. Alright, Gym Hoopak. Yeah, we still have some magic available, so we might as well try to use it. So that's gonna be Valcar. Oh, we're moving right now. Yeah, you're gonna stay where you're at. You need to protect at least one side of him. Oh, if we hit enter for no more attacks. yeah, let's go and what was it, Am ore or something like that? Yeah, MRAS. Yep. Alright, let's shoot the one in front of my wizard or my magician here. Alright. Boom! And then you're gonna cast Valcall. Get invoke. You did not answer. He can't move. Parry, I guess. Okay, I can move you up ahead. Then slide you over. And move you back. Yeah, I'll move you there. I'll leave you there for now. And then move you back here. Yeah, it's parry. Oh, Jimmy got bit by a rat. Let's strike our opponent. Yeah, Duncan lunges at a rat and misses. Let's strike an opponent. Yeah, you beat him in the head. Alright, let's parry. Move you down. We can move you here so you don't get attacked. So yeah, so you have to delay your turn. You cannot just say, hey, no more attack. No, I don't want to move, so I'm just going to end my move. That's global for the entire party. So you have to delay your turn until you get everybody else who moved. Then go and yeah, end your turn. Yeah, Duncan is and the rat is dead. Alright, so what's that spell called again? Amraz. Alright, cast a spell. And boom, boom, these rats are dying pretty quickly. Let's invoke. Let's try invoking again. I'm not sure if there's a penalty for invoking too often, or if it's just all based on percentage chances here. Jay take a hit for 2 points of damage. Strike your opponent. Jay takes lunges at the rat but misses. Everybody's in a good position, so we'll leave everybody as is. We'll parry. Strike opponent. And the rat is dead. Duncan swings at the rat and kills it. And Jitex gonna swing at the rat. And the rat is dead. 18 experience for JTEX, 26 for Duncan, and Jim Hoopak and Craphead only got 14 XP. Yeah, Duncan is raking in the XP here. He got $62 and a bone. I'm not sure about what I need to do with these, if I need these items or anything, but we'll pick this up. Not sure if that was a set encounter or random. But the rats are dead. Alright, so nothing here. Search. Alright, let's look up. Let's climb up. Okay, so I definitely want to move the there's down here. I need that here, I guess. So each level, so let's just try A1 to A2 here. Okay, so we killed some more rats. More rats are dead. Alright, so only thing we haven't done yet is that teleporter thing, which I'm afraid of. Everything else here has been done. Do we need a rest? I guess we should probably rest. Alright, so it requires food to rest. That kind of sucks. I haven't found any place to buy food. I gotta be careful here. Okay. Let's save our game here. X marks the spot. Let's hit X, see where it takes us. Alright, and yeah, so this is our destination. Let's put that down here. So if we hit Y, you go back. Yeah. Okay. So this is a teleport that's gonna take us to and from, so we can get back. So we are heading north here. You've been transported to another area. The room here looks as though it was a storeroom, so everything now has fallen into decay. Okay, go up here. what do we got over here? What do we got over here? This is an ointment on the ground. Oh, let's pick that up. Let's give that to Jimmy. Jim Hoopak picks it up. Okay. Some rats swarm at you from a pile of rubbish. Alright, yeah, that's gonna delay. So, yeah, I'm gonna move you here to protect my spellcaster. Alright, you're gonna stay there. And you are gonna go. Yeah, it must have been a whole pile of. It must have been a huge pile of rubbish. All these rats. Alright, move dry text into this position. Alright, yeah, let's leave you here. Strike opponent. That can hit the rat and kills it. Strike an opponent. And Jitex swings and misses. Alright, Jim Hoopak. Let's try invoking a prayer. Oh, we're gonna go with Valcor. Oof, dude, did not answer. Craphead. That's an MY or something? Yeah. MRAS. Alright, yeah, both of these can hit me, so yeah, let's go up to the one up north. Because that way, if the other rat moves into place, I can use J-Tex to attempt to kill him. Let's cast a spell. Alright, so let's move Duncan up and take care of this last rat up here, I guess. So I do want to protect my wizard more, so we're going to move you back here. And I'll leave you there. And we can move you up here. Like that. So Craphead can't cast any spells because he doesn't have straight line of sight. I'm not sure, because they'll work diagonally. They must follow a straight path. They cannot travel through rock. I'm not sure if by straight path they mean up, down, left, right, or if we can go diagonal. I guess we should test that out here. Let's try it. Let's see if this works. Okay, so you can do diagonal too. No, J-Tech can't do anything, okay. Let's invoke. Valcor. Uukrul does not answer again. Let's do pay. Alright, alright, no more moves. Let's try invoking again. It looks like your virtue points don't increase when you rest. As fast as like everything else. So you're not gonna get many. Uukrul did not answer. Strike the opponent. Crabhead swings at a rat and kills it. Duncan takes 2 points of damage. Misses. And he does sound pretty lazy, right? Not gonna invoke again. Let's see, pay. Pay. Strike. Alright, Duncan kills the rat. Dartex got 5, Jim Hoopak got 5. And Duncan and Crabhead got the XP here. A shred of cloth. Take it, I guess. Got 42 bucks. I guess we'll search these walls. No secrets. We got this spot here. No, there's nothing down here except for that. Yeah, the animations in this are definitely impressive. Yeah, but the spellcasting is a little more archaic than in the Bullbox games. So, yeah, I think we've pretty much done everything here. Explore the teleporters, we've searched for secrets, none didn't find anything. Yeah, we found that one pit. Rest. So, I'm not sure if I want to continue on or if I want to fight more rats to get everybody to the next level. Decisions, I guess. You got 10 virtue points and you got 12. Okay, you get your points back when you rest. Looks like. It had an auto map, yeah. That is definitely one thing it had for you. It definitely had an auto map. The Cool Blast games have an auto map too. They just didn't allow it. They didn't allow you to have an auto map for any areas except for like towns and stuff. All right, let's leave the sanctuary. Let's go east. So there's a door here. The auto map for Hawk Bluff. Oh yeah. This room has a large mosaic of the ancients on the floor. Jim Hoopak remarks that looks as though it was a reception area. Yeah, the fonts on the callback is definitely pretty bad. But I've seen worse. I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse than what callback's engine does for fonts. And okay, so yeah, callback's engine also had sound effects. The mosaic room for the ancients. So we got lots of doors. Lots of doors. And then one more door here. Okay. Alright. I guess we'll make a save. Let's check out this place. Hey, look, there's a treasure chest. I think it's gonna be 3. There's a heavy iron chest here. Joytex and Duncan. Flies it open to reveal 1 miserable copper coin. Duncan takes the money. Yeah, it was made by a tiny team, true. That is absolutely true, right? Yeah. Yeah, we've had, what, like 3 or 4 dudes. It's definitely fun so far. Kinda reminds me of old Wizardry games. Now let's search the walls. Yeah, oh, 1 copper piece. Not much. Yeah, 1 miserable copper coin is still good, right? I believe he worked on getting the licenses and licensing things squared away with G, I think. I'm not exactly sure what all he did. Let's go up north. The torches in this passage have gone out. There's a strong smell of bat guano in the air, carried on a thick cloud of dust that swirls about as you walk through it. Alright, bat guano means there's probably bats in here. Alright, nope. I should just probably not search and just map it out and then figure out what we need to come back to search for. Oh, big blackness. Oh, it's just As you pass, there's a shriek in the fury of wings. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, let's move Duncan up one. Alright, I'll move you over one this way, I guess. Okay. Yeah, yeah, let me crap it up. Oh, I moved diagonally, alright. Let's strike the opponent. I'm not sure how tough these bats are. Let's strike it. Ah, one shot these bats. Alright, craphead. Let's go and Amraz. Alright, let's hit this bat. And Duncan, let's strike him down. Ah, that went easier than I thought it was going to. Of course, we didn't get much XP for that fight. Kind of interesting that you don't get as much XP for using magic killing enemies than you do for melee. Alright. No treasure. Alright. Oh, we got more rats. Oh, now we're starting to get into real, getting some random encounters here. Alright, let's move. We're at the very edge here, so let's move Duncan up. And we'll move Jitex in here. I can definitely move you back. They can't hit me diagonally, so. Okay. Craphead's not gonna move. Duncan can't do anything, so he's gonna parry. Good old Jim here. He's gonna invoke. Valcor. Thank you for explaining the whole thing, Kogwa. Very much appreciated. I wasn't entirely sure of the entire process you took. Alright, let's go and... Ufu doesn't answer! Yeah. Yeah, Jitex swings and misses at the large rat. Yeah, it's Craphead gonna cast Amraz. Get the one down south. Oh, that one's a large. There's a large rat. So imagine those are more health. It may be harder to hit. Alright, Duncan's gonna move in. Maybe I can stay where they're at. Yeah, that's yeah, what, can't invoke again? I might try to invoke. Let's see, that's gonna be Calcor, right? Yeah, Calcor. Oh, is that one? Oh, Valcor, I'm sorry. Val. Hey, look at that. No more attacks from you. Strike the opponent. Yeah, missed the rat. And Jitex misses. What are you guys missing all of a sudden for? Everybody's in good position. Strike the rat! There we go. Duncan kills the rat. Jitex, strike the opponent. 17 points of damage is still alive. No, Jitex is getting beat up here. What? We'll parry. Parry. Strike. Yeah, the large rat is dead. So Jitex got 13, Duncan got 13, Jim Hoopak got 10, and Craphead got 9. I don't think we need more skulls. We're gonna leave it. Look at that. Okay. Put that there, so it's the wall. Jim Hoopak discovered evidence of a secret door on the west wall. They got a secret. Let's head to the west here. Let's open the door. Look for a device. As Jim Hoopak explored the crack in the wall, he tripped the catch, and the door opens. Nice, yes. Ointment. Definitely gonna pick this up. Craphead picked up the ointment. Alright, we have a door to the south. Let's see where this takes us. You pass! There's a shriek and a fury of wings! Oh boy, things are getting a little batty in here. Let's move you over one and move you down. Alright. I think we're good. Oh my, these bats can definitely move. Let's strike the opponent. Alright, let's invoke the power of the gods. I got 6 more virtue points left. So let's go to Route 4. Oh, Uukrul did not answer my call. Let's try to strike my opponent. And Craphead killed the bat. Alright, strike the opponent. Oh, killed the cave bat in 1 hit. Nice. Now let's move up to protect the... And move up here, protect the Craphead. Strike it. Alright, parry. So we're gonna go with M1, whatever. So I should write this down so I don't have to keep referring to the manual. MRAS. We got 10 for Jitex, 15 for Duncan, and 12 for Craphead. And Jim Hoopak with a 6. No treasure. Alright, heading check where we are facing south. Alright, we have a door. Okay, so I'll put that here. Yeah, blind Jimmy Hoopak is cheering the path for XP. Yep. Indeed, he is. He definitely is. Yeah, looks like we got the... We have a door here. Alright, let's go out here. There might be a secret here. Search the walls. Oh, we got more rats. 1 rat. We can move Jim Hoopak. Alright, strike the opponent there, Jim. And Jim Hoopak gets the XP. Got a whopping 3 experience points for killing the rat. Got $4. Oh. Nothing there. Alright, secret that led to a whole bunch of stuff. Search. Alright, back out here again. Alright. You're gonna loop back around. Let's see if you want to go. I think assuming you can go back to one of these other doors that we haven't explored. Oh yeah, that takes you back here. Good time to go back to the sanctuary and messed up. They haven't found any place to get food yet. It's kind of concerning. Oh. Alright, so that's that. So let's examine the party. So it should be getting fairly close to another level soon. Let me show you how much XP we need. Let's see skill levels. There we go. Yeah, the gym hoop hat doesn't need as much. But Craphead needs more, and Duncan needs a lot. So I still have a little ways to go. Yeah, we definitely want to rest a little bit. That will be good enough. And we can save. Back up the game. I'm not sure if we can, yeah, back up actually works. I'm hoping it's saving because they're not telling me anything when it saves. Alright. So yeah, I think this is where we are going to wrap up the stream here for today. So yeah, usually I will stream this game on Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m. But I do have other plans next Saturday. So there will be no stream on Saturday. But we'll be continuing this again on Sunday. Sunday afternoon, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. And we will play some more Dark Heart of Uukrul. And we'll kill some more bats and rats as we continue to explore this first level. But I'll also be back. Next stream will be on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. And we will continue and or finish Soma. So that will be happening. If you haven't already, please do feel free to follow me here on Twitch and Twitter and Discord and YouTube and all that good stuff. Yeah, good to see you, the Astral Vortex. So it'll be Soma on Tuesday. No stream on Thursday either. I have to go to a conference. So kind of be busy next week, or this week rather. But there will be another stream on Friday, also at 7 p.m. So after we get done finishing up Soma, if we finish it on Tuesday, we will start Alan Wake on Friday. So kind of the plan for the week. So yeah, let's go find somebody to raid. Let's see who is on here today. Alright, let's see here. Why don't we go and give Cartube a raid? He's playing some Might and Magic 6, the Mandate of Heaven. We recently beat this game this year. So let's go and check out Cartube, see how he's doing with some Might and Magic 6. Let's go and check him out. Oh, don't have a choice. Don't have a choice. I'm about to go to an evening dinner. with some business folk. I need the HD mod. Who needs the HD mod? So yeah, thanks again, everyone, for coming out, and I will see you guys all again Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Take care. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Let's try Sunday and Monday, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday.